Hello, my name is Jim Howard. I'm the Executive Director of Training Security Allies. A lot of times in our training, church safety team members will come up to ask us if USCCA or Delta Defense will protect them in case they have a physical use of force against a possible threat inside their church. The good news is Alan Diamond, an attorney with USCCA Delta Defense, is going to be one of our speakers at our 8th annual Church and Safety Liability Conference, happening at All Saints Episcopal Church in Lakeland, Florida on October the 26th. So, because Alan's going to be there, we're offering a special discount to all USCCA members, $10 off their entry fee to the conference. So come out and hear Alan talk about use of force, all types of use of force that USCCA will cover. Now, I'm going to do an quick interview, so you can hear a little bit about what we're going to talk about. But I pray and hope to see you on October the 26th. God bless. Be safe. Hey, this is Jim Howard with Training Security Allies, and we're talking about our annual Church Safety and Liability Conference that's coming up. And I wanted to come out and talk a little bit, just a couple of minutes, with Alan Diamond, who's going to be coming and talking to us about USCCA, Delta Defense, and also the use of force. One of the things that we run into all the time, Alan, and I talk to churches, we always try, the weapon is the last resort. USCCA is kind of known, United States Concealed Carry. I mean, they're kind of known for the weapons, but what I tell people, any type of protection, a use of force of protection, whether it be with a weapon or hands, or as we've kind of been talking about, a Bible or a microphone stand to protect somebody's life from injury, is really falls underneath the same thing that you cover in this law.
Yeah, correct. I mean, USCCA is great because it's not just firearms. Some of those companies out there do limit it to that one weapon. USCCA covers any act of self-defense, even if it's just misdemeanor, grabbing somebody, pushing somebody, getting them away from someone, escorting them out of the building and putting hands on them. All those are covered under USCCA, assuming they're justified under the law of self-defense.
Right. The question that comes to mind all the time is people ask me about children's ministry, where parents have separated. One of the spouses has complete custody of the children, and the other spouse shows up and wants to get the children. And there becomes an altercation, and they have to physically remove that person before local law enforcement gets there, because to protect the child. And they're always worried. And this is another good thing about USCCA, is that even though this person may not be hurt, if they trip, fall, we always know that there's a possibility of being sued. So this is one of the things that they always talk about. They're just average people, and they don't have a lot of times the resources if somebody wants to sue them on an incident like this. So does Delta Defense cover that also?
Yeah, not only do they cover the criminal aspect, where you could be arrested by the police for forcing someone out or grabbing them and keeping them away from their child, assuming they're trying to take a child that they don't have the right to take. But yeah, if you get sued civilly, USCCA's policy covers not only the criminal aspect, unlimited coverage for criminal defense, but they also have a huge policy that covers civil liability. So even if you win in the criminal court, that doesn't mean you're not going to get sued for money, but USCCA steps up, has a huge policy that covers that. It's their money, not your money, and they put that to use to try to avoid and resolve any civil litigation that might come up as a result of putting your hands on somebody, or hitting somebody, or shooting somebody, or stabbing somebody, or whatever self-defense act you are involved in.
Well, I tell people, and this is no joke, if you were to take my cell phone and look at it, under emergency contacts, your name is right there, that if I ever got into any trouble, I'd be calling you first. I'm really looking forward to you coming out to October the 26th at All Saints Episcopal Church in Lakeland, Florida. And we're just excited about you coming and talking to all those at show. And we're trying to get pastors and church leaders, staff, and the different people like that, because really, this type of insurance is becoming more and more important with what we're seeing the world is like. And churches are not immune to this. And this is something that we really need to stress, that it kind of gives me a peace of mind. It's a small price for the peace of mind, knowing that a company like Delta Defense, USCCA, is behind us.
Yeah,
So,
and I see it, and unfortunate under today's political climate, sometimes not only are folks who are involved in churches in trouble, that sometimes they're targeted. And it's good, good social media for the folks that don't necessarily have the Christian beliefs that you and I have, to go after people like that and make examples of them. So having that kind of unlimited coverage is something that's just priceless. In this, especially in this day and age, and with all the things that are going on in this world, you can't be too protected. And then USCCA is bar none one of the best as far as covering not only criminally but civilly, churches, daily lives. Anybody who ever think they might be in a situation where they need that kind of coverage, it's just wonderful.
Alan, I really appreciate you coming out. I'm gonna let you go. I look forward to seeing you. And like I said, if you have any questions or any information at all, go to our website. You'll see under events, the All Saints event, and we hope to see you there. God
Looking
bless and
forward to
be
it.
safe.
You too, sir.